All right, what's going on YouTube? EP here again, and in this video I want to show you guys how I made $15,000 in 4 days trading. This was one of my bigger weeks, not my biggest, but one of my bigger ones. So I'm gonna break down two trades that we took. So on Thursday we took two S&P 500 trades. So I'll just break down both of those trades that we took. That day we happened to be on Zoom call actually with the Trading Accelerator group, and we're on Zoom and caught the two trades. So I'll be breaking it down for you guys to see or to show you guys what I saw in the market to execute on these trades. You guys seem to really like these videos, so I'm gonna start trying to make more of them as possible. But yeah, we are in Montenegro, so I'll make that part of the title, making 15 grand in Montenegro. I kind of do that for each, a lot of countries I've been going to. Did it, I think, in Paris, Italy, Madrid. I don't know, we're just traveling a lot. In a few days we're gonna hit up Hungary, and then back to the US, and then Puerto Rico and Canada and all that stuff. But yeah, let's hop into the video. Let me show you guys some sauce. All right, guys, so these are the trades that we took on the S&P on Thursday. So we caught sells, and then right after, or about an hour after we exited our sells, we ended up hopping in buys. Maybe more than an hour, but I'll show you guys the reasoning for both of these trades actually. So when I come into each day, I'm not coming into each day saying, okay, I'm only looking for one direction. No, I'll have a bias, but I'm not trying to predict the markets, guys. As a trader, you're supposed to be adaptive to the markets, not predictive or whatever it is, all right? I try to adapt to what the market's presenting. Yes, I'll have a bias. However, if the market does not do what my bias presents, I can still adapt and capitalize off the other move, okay? And that's exactly what happened today, or on Thursday. We caught sells, nice 1 to 3, and then we got buys for a nice 1 to 3. So we're gonna show you guys exactly what I saw. All right, so coming into the day, I did have a bearish bias just because we had FOMC, which drove price up, making this huge move to the upside, but then we automatically corrected it right back down, okay? So I was like, okay, that FOMC move was kind of just a false move. We are extremely bearish overall. So that's also why, I had a bearish bias bit. But if you also pay attention here, we have tons of liquidity sitting down here. So that's another reason we could come down. So I did like seeing, looking out for shorts on that day. But once again, if buys were to present, I would hop on the buys too. But basically, we come into the trading day and we entered on 9:30, which is the stock market open on the dot. Very simple, guys, right? We're trending up. We just use price action at this point. We're trending up, or we're channeling up, not even trending up. We're channeling up. Look at price. It creates a high, then another higher high, but then it creates a lower high. So that's one indication of starting a shift of trend. And then all of a sudden, we get a break of structure with the candle closure, okay? So we print a lower high, and then we make a lower low, okay? So all I do is enter on the break of structure, okay? If you guys went through my free mini course, you would see that. And if you guys haven't, the link I'll put in the bio for you guys, the free mini course. But basically all my entries majority of my entries are 5-minute breaks of structure candle closures. So that's exactly what we did right here, okay? It gave us a 5-minute break of structure candle closure, and we just entered. That's it. Like, there's not that much to this setup. It's like, that's how simple my trading is, and that's what I preach to my students, keeping trading as simple as possible. And I brought up the group chat, I believe. So I know we took this in the Zoom call, but I believe some people weren't in the Zoom call and still took this trade. Oh no, this guy caught NAS sells when I caught S&P. But yeah, TP hit, cheers. But then so a lot of people ended up taking this trade with me. But then we hopped off Zoom and I sent out the trade idea after we hit TP, right? We had our TP our 1 to 3. And then, we started shifting into PM session of the day. And when you start having that transition from AM to PM session in New York session, price tends to channel, and that's exactly what happened. So I just marked up basically the range of that channel, not the range, but basically just marked up the trend lines from when it was channeling, and I waited for a breakout of that trend line. Super simple. And I sent that trade idea out to the group somewhere, I believe. Yeah, I said right here, S&P PM session trade idea for you guys. And then this guy said, even though we already took winner on the day, I said, no, I'll take this on a separate account. Because like say I have one win on the day, basically, I'm going to go to a separate trading account and take that next trade on that one. Because I don't want to capitalize the the profits I made on that one account, if that makes sense. Okay, but this whole video is about how I made 15 grand in 4 days on one account. Okay, so I'm showing you guys the account that I did, in like this, maybe like the thumbnail picture, but even if you guys see over here. So yeah, I called out that trade idea for the buys. It seems like a lot of people got in it. He did. Derek did. He got a 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Same with Mikey. Same with Salim. Yeah. All right. We all hit our 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. Good for the day. But yeah. So the second trade idea came from just a trend line breakout. It was a clear trend line breakout, and then also a shift of momentum to the upside. You can start seeing a pickup in volume. We entered there and just rode it up for a 1 to 3. I could have just swung it to the next day and fucking made so much money, but obviously that's not the smart thing to do. So I didn't do that. I was actually gonna do it until I found out we had NFP the next day, and I was like, I'm not doing that. But yeah, basically first trade 5-minute break structure, and then second trade started shifting momentum to the upside and gave a trendline break. That's honestly it. Like, I don't know much more I could break down in this. It's such a simple, two simple setups. That's just how I trade. Very simple. So if you're looking to make your trading simple again and just completely remove all the BS, in turn to scale your trading, just click the link below. Also next to the mini course, you could apply to be one of my students, and we'll see if we can help you out at all, because I can't help every student depending on their current trading situation. And yeah, we'll see if we can help you out if you want to make your simple trade, or make your trading simple again. Sorry. And other than that, guys, drop a follow on my Instagram. It's EP Capital, EPCAPITAL. Sorry, I forgot how to spell capital. I'm very tired right now. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I appreciate you guys for being in this video, and I'm out.